I've arrived on TRAPPIST 1D, a planet that feels more like a vision of hell than a potential cradle for life. The atmosphere here is toxic, thick with chemicals that make the very air unbreathable. But what truly sets this world apart is the rain, an unrelenting downpour of acid that falls from the heavy, stormy clouds above. It's a constant, corrosive presence, eating away at the landscape and leaving the surface scarred and pitted. Rivers of corrosive liquid snake through the terrain, carving paths through the rock as they flow. This is a world shaped by destruction, a planet where even the rain is a harbinger of death. The environment is hostile, unforgiving, and utterly alien. I couldn't step outside the safety of my suit and spacecraft for even a moment. The acid rain, powerful enough to erode rock and metal over time, falls endlessly from the dark, looming clouds. As I watch from the protection of my ship, the rain hits the hull in a steady, oppressive rhythm, a constant reminder that the outside world is nothing short of deadly. The landscape itself is a testament to the brutal conditions of this planet. The ground is a jagged, eroded wasteland, pockmarked with craters and fissures caused by the corrosive downpour. The rivers of acid run deep, their edges sharp and uneven, and the entire surface feels as though it has been slowly eaten away by the planet's toxic environment. It's a scene of destruction, one where life, if it ever had a chance here, was snuffed out long ago. It's hard to imagine anything surviving in such a place. I scanned the surface, looking for any signs of life, but it quickly became clear that TRAPPIST 1D is a dead world. No plant life, no microorganisms, nothing. The conditions here are simply too harsh, too extreme for even the most resilient forms of life to take hold. The planet itself seems determined to ensure that nothing survives, with its acidic rain and toxic atmosphere working together to strip away any trace of existence. As I sit inside my ship, the rain continues to pound against the hull, an endless assault from the sky. The sound is relentless, almost maddening, as if the planet itself is trying to wear me down, eroding not just the landscape but my own sense of hope. The longer I stay here, the more oppressive it feels. It's not just the physical danger that TRAPPIST 1D presents, but the psychological weight of the planet's hostility. The acid rain, the toxic air, the barren landscape. It all serves as a stark reminder of how fragile life can be, how easily it can be wiped away by the forces of nature. This is a world that doesn't just resist life, it actively destroys it. It's a harsh, unforgiving environment, a place where the very elements are working to tear apart the surface and ensure that nothing can take root. The endless rain, the scarred landscape, the rivers of acid, it all feels like a warning, a reminder that not every world is meant to harbor life. Some planets, like this one, are born in chaos and remain hostile to the very idea of existence. As I prepare to leave, the pounding of the rain against the hull continues, a steady, unyielding rhythm that echoes in my mind. TRAPPIST 1D has left an impression on me, a reminder that the universe is full of worlds that are not just empty, but actively hostile. It's a humbling experience, one that makes me appreciate the delicate balance that allows life to exist in even the smallest corners of the cosmos. But here, on TRAPPIST 1D, life doesn't stand a chance. I know I must move on, continue my search for life elsewhere in the universe. But as I leave TRAPPIST 1D behind, the memory of its acid rain and toxic air lingers with me, a stark reminder that the search for life is not just about discovery, but about survival. And on this planet, survival is impossible.